Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to identify and trade double top and double bottom patterns. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing and hit the like button. So let's start with a double top pattern. Basically, the double top pattern is a reversal chart pattern that shows the potential for a price reversal of a stock, as it will be going from a bullish to bearish sentiment. So in order for a double top to form, there first needs to have been an upward trend of the stock. As the stock continues its uptrend, it will start to form the first top of the double top, as you can see here. The next part of the pattern that needs to form will be a pullback or reversal, which will most probably be people profit taking from the previous move up. And this will form a level of support, or what's known as the neckline, which is here. The stock price will then go back up to just below or the same price as the previous high on the chart, the first top, but will not break this level. And this will form the second top of the pattern, which is the double top, as you can see here. So the indication that there might be a successful and tradable double top pattern will be when the stock reverses and goes back down and breaks through the support level or neckline of the previous pullback, which is here. And just below the neckline here is where you'll want to enter the trade with a short position. It is also not uncommon for the sell-off to be a similar size as the double top pattern. As you can see here, the resistance points from the two tops to the neckline is how much you might expect the price drop to be. So for example, if this was 25 points between the two tops and the neckline, we can assume the sell-off will be approximately 25 points. So you can use this as a guide for when to take profit. And remember, double top patterns are basically a trend reversal formation. So be sure there has been a relatively strong upward trend before they start to form, as you can see here in this example. So now let's talk about the double bottom. The double bottom is basically the reverse of a double top. So the first formation to look for will be a continual downtrend on a stock. And this will form the first bottom of a double bottom pattern, which would be here. The next part to form will be where the stock recovers a bit, doing a reversal, and starts to form the neckline or resistance level, which is here. The stock will then retest the low of the first bottom but not break the support, thus creating the second bottom that you can see here. The indication that there might be a successful and tradable double bottom will be where the stock reverses and goes back up and breaks through the resistance or neckline of the previous bounce, which would be here. And just above the neckline is where you will want to enter the trade with a long position. And similar to a double top, it is not uncommon for the breakout to be a similar size as the actual double bottom, which is from the support level of the two bottoms here up to the neckline just here. So once again, if we assume the move between the support of the double bottoms and the neckline is 25 points, it is not unusual for the next move up to be approximately 25 points. So you can use this as a guide to take profits. Also remember, double bottom patterns are basically a trend reversal formation, so be sure there has been a relatively strong downtrend just before the double bottom starts to form. Now let's have a look at a real example of a double top to see what to look for when you are trading. As you can see here, there has been a reasonable uptrend of the stock, and this here is the first top. Then you can see that there is a pullback of the stock here that creates the neckline or support, which would be here. The stock then retests the level of the first top, but generally does not break that level, and this will be the second top, as you can see here. Next, the price will reverse and start to go down. The level to look for when entering a short trade of a double top will be here, the neckline or support level. And as you can see, it is the lowest point of the pullback between the first and second tops. Now assuming the pattern is successful, you will see the price continue down, and quite often the stock will replicate a similar move of the double top formation, made from the resistance of the two tops here to the neckline. So expect a similar move down. And as you can see, this stock did just that. And now let's look at a real example of a double bottom and where to enter the trade. So the first thing to look out for will be a reasonable downtrend of a stock before the formation of the first bottom, as you can see here. Then you will notice a bounce of the stock price here, which creates the neckline or the support level, which will be here. There will then be a pullback towards the level of the first bottom, as you can see here. And generally it will not break the level of the first bottom. And this will be the formation of the second bottom, as you can see here. The stock will then start an upward trend, and the level to look for when entering a long trade on a double bottom will be here, just above the neckline, which you will see is the highest point of the bounce between the first and second bottom. And just like the double top, if the pattern of the double bottom is successful, it is not uncommon to see the price continue up and replicate a similar move that the double bottom formation made from the support of the two bottoms here to the neckline. And as you can see, this stock did just that. Now, if you have not tried to trade this pattern before, I recommend testing it in a paper trading account or simulator so you can practice and perfect your technique. It is not worth losing money in a real account if you are just beginning to trade or if you have not used this method before. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions regarding this video, please leave a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Also, I would really appreciate it if you like the video and subscribe.